right, Jack, so Shea Patterson from Toledo, Ole Miss to Michigan, it's looking more and more like it's going to happen. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think a little concern. Some people have concern about it, some don't. Obviously, a great athlete, Shea, and the entire Patterson family being from the Toledo area. It's exciting to come back and get him involved with Michigan, who has quarterback needs and has a problem. I think the concern from people is that, you know, you've had these quarterback competitions year after year, and you're yet to really find a true starter that can go in and command the offense and be a guy for a couple years. So hopefully Shea comes in and they'll go compete for it and see who can be the guy going forward the next few years.
You want to talk about a guy that is completely different than anything that Michigan has seen. I mean, Denard Robinson, obviously, with the whole way he runs, but Shea Patterson, to me, and again, I'm just an observer, looks like he would be an immediate upgrade over what they had with O'Korn and Spake this year.
I think so. I think his athletic abilities kind of, you know, create something different that a lot of Big Ten teams don't really have right now. His ability to get out of the pocket, create plays when the pocket collapses, and do some unique things. I think it makes it easier to run the ball, and it makes it easier to find plays late down the field and make those big explosive plays that Michigan needs to kind of get over the hump and start winning these big games.
And he moved around quite a bit, you know, coming out of Toledo, where he started, and then, you know, floating to Texas, Florida, places like that. But being a Toledo kid, like yourself, playing at Michigan just an hour up the road, how special is that? I mean, he was down in Mississippi. How special would that be?
Well, I think special. There's a reason that he's obviously looking to go to Michigan. You know, being from this area, right up the road. Obviously, all the ties that there are in the Toledo community to Michigan, also to Ohio State, to be a part of that rivalry, which he's looking forward to getting involved in right now. So it'll be cool. It'll be exciting. It's a great opportunity for him. They need a quarterback. They need a dynamic player to really come in there and rally that team and make it, you know, something that it hasn't been, and get to that college football playoff.
From Michigan to Toledo, you spent last year on Toledo's coaching staff with Jason Kendall. The rumors about him and UCF didn't happen, but any surprise that his name is being bantied about for taking over a bigger job or a more lucrative one?
Yeah, no surprise at all. He's kind of one of the up-and-comers for sure, of an incredibly bright offensive mind, a real players coach, and a young guy who's got a lot of potential ahead of him. So I didn't think the thing with UCF would go through. Not a Power 5 school. He was probably going to get paid more and all that. But, you know, to go restart and kind of have to get everything going again at a program that really isn't that big of a bump to me, I didn't think that would happen. But his name's going to continue to circulate, and rightfully so, because he's one of the bright stars going forward for football.
Sure, very similar to kind of how PJ Fleck's trajectory went from Western to Minnesota. Just one more, you know, we see Jason Kendall and what he's been about with UT for a while, but actually being on his staff for that 1 year, what did you take? You've been around a lot of coaches. What did you kind of take away from him in that 1 year that you worked with him?
Well, I think he simplifies the game. He makes the game a lot, you know, really easy to understand. Hey, this is what the defense is doing, so this is what we have to do. And a lot of times coaches get really bogged down in the details, and I think they throw away the flow of the game. You know, when you're a fan sitting there watching, hey, we need to do this, we need to do that. And coaches lose sight of that sometimes because you get so immersed in the game plan and trying to play chess and X's and O's. And he's got the ability to kind of sit back and say, hey, where are we at right now? Where do we need to be, and how do we get there? And just really make it simple and easy to understand for everybody. He's a great leader, and like I said, going forward, going to be a guy on a lot of people's radars.
You were on the staff last year. They win the MAC championship this year. You won't get a ring. Did you get a parting gift?
No, but I'm obviously very happy for them. Well-deserved, great coaching staff, great players over there, so I'm really happy for the Rockets.
Jack Miller, St. John's and Michigan alum, part of the BCSN family, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.